Last night, I froze some honey in a small plastic bottle to see what this frozen honey trend is all about. Look how cool this looks. I used some scissors to cut a piece just so the rest of my family can enjoy it. And the verdict is...
so good.
That does not feel like bubblegum.
Today, let's make a simple one. You're gonna need some bottle cap candy. We're gonna use this one specifically. Dark corn syrup and some silver sugar sprinkles. Let's grind up the candy. Add the syrup, silver sprinkles. Now your bottle. Now fill the rest of it with more syrup. Freeze it. Okay, 4 hours later. Not my favorite flavor, but surprisingly pretty good.
Testing the frozen honey trend. Let's see how it tastes. Pushing it out. Wow. Oh my. Taste test. Time to make a bubble tea one. Let's add some tea. Time to pour the rest away. Now we're left with just boba. Now cornstarch. Put the container up with boba. Now I'm adding the liquid. Now put it in the freezer and let it turn into jelly. I'll update you with the results. You don't want to miss it.
Okay guys, it's been about 24 hours. Let's try them out. First, the honey. Ooh. Okay, here we are. They're really cold. Pretty good. Ooh. Didn't work. Fail. Now let's do the pink one. Oh, I really hope this worked. Why is it? Oh, okay. Okay, so like a part of it worked. Hold on. Really cool. Okay, this is freezing, but that middle of it worked. Look at her! Really cold, but so good. Now let's try the one y'all been waiting for. Okay, ready? Okay, this one was really good actually, because like the stars made it like crunchy. Bubblegum.
So I've been seeing this frozen honey trend literally all over my For You page, and of course I want to do it. I'm incredibly curious, although I just can't see it being that incredible, but screw it, I'm still going to do it. I'm not sure if there's like any specific honey that you're supposed to use, but this is just clear honey. So I'm hoping that that is going to be all right. And then you have to use a small water bottle. So this is a pretty dinky water bottle. So I'm just going to pop it in here. I'm guessing you just fill it up to the top and then you freeze it. I just can't imagine. It's coming out really, really slow. Well, this is going to be a very boring video. I just can't imagine this tasting good frozen. Like, apparently it comes out like a jelly. I don't know. I just can't imagine it tasting stunning, but we'll see. So this is where I'm currently at. Oh my God. I'm literally using all of my strength to squeeze this shit out. Bloody hell. I don't actually, does it need to be full to the brim? Screw it. We're almost there. Bloody hell. Right, that'll do. I'm hoping. And then I think you just screw it back on, put it upside down and put it in your freezer. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it in there overnight and come back tomorrow and try it. So come back tomorrow to see if it's good.
So it's been a few hours later and we're gonna try these. First one I'm gonna try is just normal honey. Whoa, this is so satisfying. This is the maple syrup and I don't really think it worked that well. It's definitely more liquidy. The maple syrup was like slime, But let's try the Kool-Aid. It's gonna be a similar texture. It tastes really good, but it like instantly melts in your mouth after you squeeze it. And last is just the cornstarch. Whoa, that's cool. Let's try it. The honey is definitely my favorite.
Okay, so here we have it. I flipped it upside down like y'all told me. And there is corn syrup in here. I told y'all I put corn syrup. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Ah! What the heck? It's good, but why is it not doing the thing? Hold on, I don't think it's cold enough. Okay, so I know what happened. So I took it out of the freezer and I was like getting ready, you know, doing my makeup. And I think it melted. So I'm gonna stick it back in the freezer for a couple hours. And I know y'all hate me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry.
All right, so it's finally done, and I actually froze it overnight, so it's a little too frozen. You can still see it's like still squishy, but I might have to like defrost it a little. It smells like pickles, and I'm actually scared to try it because I did not really like the cotton candy. You can't really see the glitter anymore, but it definitely tastes like pickles. So hard to squish. Let's do another frozen cornstarch, but this time add nerds to it. Last time I did this, it literally had no flavor whatsoever, but I want to see if I can like keep it clear with the nerds in it. Like, I feel like that would look so cool. I don't know if it's gonna dye the extra corn syrup, but we're gonna see. I'm literally just gonna do layers of the corn syrup and the nerds. So far it looks really cool and it's not dyeing it yet. It literally looks so cool. It looks so cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in the freezer. I'm probably gonna let it sit for like 2 to 4 hours and then I'm gonna check on it and just see if it's done. But come back for part 2.
Frozen honey. Tutorial. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to freeze the honey only or freeze the corn syrup and the honey together. So let's do both. This one will be filled with honey. Half corn syrup and half honey. Mix, mix, mix. I feel like a mad scientist. Pour. I'm gonna freeze them upside down so it'll be easier to push out. Putting it in a bowl of ice so it can freeze faster in the freezer. It's been 3 hours. Open it up. Oh, gooey. Oh. Now the honey with the corn syrup. Let's push it out. Oh yeah. Look at that. We came to the conclusion the corn syrup with the honey is better than the...
Does anyone know what I should do with this leftover frozen honey now? I'm thinking about just leaving it at room temperature overnight. And then, I don't know, mixing it with other cool things and then freeze it again. Should we do that? Or should we just make a long honey sausage? Let me know. Let me know what I should do with this.
Okay guys, so earlier I made a clear one with the whole bottle of clear corn syrup. Now we're going to do it with the dark one.
I'm going to put it in the freezer upside down and then in 8 hours we'll squeeze it out and eat it. I'm also going to try some slushy syrup later, so stay tuned for that. To the kitchen! Part 2 in 8 hours. Bye.
Welcome to day 39 of lockdown, and now I'm trying frozen honey. Hi, my name's Priya, and the sun didn't wake me up today, the clouds did instead. I then brushed my hair with my bamboo brush because it increases sebum production in your scalp, which helps you get longer, shinier hair. So last night I put my bottle of honey in the freezer, got it out this morning, took the lid off, and the honey just stretched out beautifully. This was the hard part. It took all of my energy to just squeeze out the tiniest bit of the honey. After watching everyone do the frozen honey trend, I really just wanted to watch them pinch the honey just to see what the texture's like. So this is what it looks like. Then I bit into it. It tasted like a chewy lollipop, and it was very cold. Honestly, what is there not to love? Then I called Sid over to squeeze more of the honey out of the bottle. We are both sugar addicts, so we obviously loved it. Do I think it's worth the hype? Yes. Should you try it? Yes, because it's so easy. You know when you watch people making glass? That's what this reminds me of. Then I continue to have my morning smoothie. It's got chia seeds, strawberries, blueberries, and some of my protein powder. And that was my morning for today.
So, you've been asking me to do this frozen honey trend. Let's mix it up mini bake style and do mini frozen donuts. Donuts wouldn't be donuts without sprinkles, so let's add a few sprinkles and see where we get. Sprinkle, sprinkle, more honey, and we're going to pop it in the freezer, and I'm going to keep checking on it and do part 2 when it's done.
Some of you were asking, what if we mix some Kool-Aid packets with the honey? Honey has its own flavor, so I don't think it'll taste good. This is why I only added food coloring to mine. Honey doesn't fully freeze because it's all sugar, but so is corn syrup. Let's test it. I'm gonna test it on its own first. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's a bit more watery. So I let it freeze for a couple hours, but it's not as hard as the honey. Okay, let's see if it worked. Okay, that proves it. I'm gonna have to try a bunch of flavors.
Good morning. I just woke up, haven't even brushed my teeth yet, but here are the results of the honey trend. Ew. This is to everyone that said I had to add corn syrup or whatever. It works with just honey. Whoa, look at that. Tastes like honey. It's good though. It's like not even 8 a.m. But I'm scared of you guys. It's very sweet. I don't think I can eat a lot more of this. I'm gonna make my boyfriend try. Try this weekend. Oh, you have to bite it? It worked.
Ooh. Too sweet for me.
I've just got the liquid candy out of the freezer. Now let's see if it's worked. First I'm going to try the brain gunk. It feels pretty solid. It's not coming out. It tastes so much better frozen. Next, the Slush Puppy Squeeze candy. This feels like it's frozen rock solid. I didn't realise the hole was so small. I'm going to cut the end off. Next up, the watermelon squeeze candy. People have been saying for it to work best, you need to mix it with corn syrup and put it in a water bottle. So come back for part 3.
You like that honey, baby? Yeah, I made that just for you.